Welcome to class. Let's stretch it out today. Let's flow it out today. We are starting off standing just on 2 feet. Simply start to relax into your body. Feel the ground underneath you. Bring the right eardrum towards the right shoulder. So simply finding a gentle opening through the left side. Now bring the head over towards the left shoulder. Same thing, opposite side. Let's bring the head back towards the right shoulder and bring the hands with you. So clasp the hands along the right hip. Deeper opening through the left side. Onto the opposite side. Left eardrum towards the shoulder. Hands clasp along the left hip. Let's reach the arms up to the sky, neutralize everything else, and simply pulse the hands towards the back a few times. Trying to isolate the shoulders here. Active opening through the shoulders. And bring it all the way down into a tabletop. Hands find the mat, knees find the mat, they're underneath the hips. Let's turn the hands with the fingers pointing towards the knees to warm up the wrists. So simply start to pulse forward and back with the hips. Noticing this really nice opening through the inner lines of the wrists. Now let's turn the hands. The back of the right hand is down with the fingers pointing inward. The left finger is pointing the opposite way inward. Stack the left hand on top of the right. And just pulse forward and back. Left hand is overlapping the right. And simply switch it out. Left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. You're going back and forth, side to side. And let's walk it out to a puppy pose. So simply walk the hands forward. Don't ground the forehead. Just keep the chin in towards the chest, space between the forehead and the mat. We're going to take a couple puppy cat cows. So the inhale is you drive the chin and face forward, dip the heart. The exhale, you bring chin to chest, round the upper spine, and keep going. All right, let's slither all the way forward onto the belly, setting up for low cobra. Hands by the low ribs, lift up, use the muscles of the back, not the hands. And bring it back down. Once again, low cobra, lift up, gaze down the nose. And bring it back down. Chin tucks in. Bring the fingers, hips outside of the mat. Widen the feet a little bit here. Lift up, press into the fingertips, squeeze the glutes, rise. Keep the shoulders relaxed, opening through the heart. Maintain your breathing. And then roll it all the way back down. Let's send it up into a toe pose. So all 10 toes tuck under, sit the hips to the heels. Try to stack the head over the hips and just take some gentle neck rolls in both directions as you open through the bottoms of the feet. We'll release it forward, back to a tabletop, but widen the knees a bit here. Left hand under the face. Reach the right arm up to the sky, gaze towards the hand, and take an active thread the needle. So right arm under the left, but it's hovering over the mat. Lift it back up, right arm high, peel open the chest, and hover, right arm over the mat, underneath. This time as you open up, take it to modified side plank facing the right. Left knee under the hip, open out the right arm and the leg. Let's bring the right hand to the back of the head. Bring the gaze up towards the sky, noticing that deeper opening on the right side. And then curl chin to chest, hug the elbow in. One more time, open it up, gaze up. Curl it in on the exhale, round everything dramatically. This time, rise up with just the arms, legs as they are. Right hand to the outer thigh, left arm up, gaze towards the left fingertips for modified gate. Let's bring the left hand to the back of the head. Same concept, just gaze towards the sky, then rise out of it. Bend into the right knee. The toes are pointing to the back. Modified side angle, right hand inside the foot, left arm up. Okay, we're gonna work through this variation of dynamic stretching. Lengthen through the right leg, reach the left hand in front, and then back to side angle. Keep alternating between those two. As you lengthen the right leg, you're curling the chest in, bringing the left hand next to the right, and then back up to the side angle, peeling open the heart. All right, let's rise out of it. Windmill the hands to the top of the mat and find downward dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips high. Settle in, maintain a bit of activation in your shoulders, pedal out the feet. Let's roll forward to high plank, shoulders over wrists, tuck the tail, back to downward dog, send the hips up and back. High plank, spinal wave forward, press into all 10 fingertips, back to downward dog, hips are high. Roll forward once again, high plank. Ground into both knees. Find a cow pose, dip the belly, gaze forward on the inhale. Cat on the exhale, round chin to chest, puff up the upper back. Inhale, cow once again. On the exhale, simply walk the hands forward for that gentle puppy pose. Again, keep space between the forehead and the mat. We'll take a few of those cat-cows again in this variation. Heart forward, face forward, and then chin to chest, tuck in round the spine. Continue on. All the way forward onto the belly. Once again, we'll go low cobra, lift the heart onto the inhale. Exhale, roll it back down, chin to chest, forehead taps. Once again, low cobra, rise up, maybe even hover the hands. And then exhale, roll it down, bring the fingertips wide, feet a little wider, squeeze the glutes, rise up, high cobra, press into the fingertips, roll the shoulders down and away. You breathe. Let's bring it all the way back down here. Hands find the mat, send it back to a toe pose. Tuck all 10 toes, send the hips back towards the heels, coming into a kneeling seat. And sometimes you manually have to adjust the toes here to make sure they're all tucked. Let's take an inhale together and exhale together. All right, rise up out of it. Come into that wide knee tabletop. This time, right hand under the face, left arm sweeps up, peel open the chest. Exhale, active thread, left arm under right, hover it over the mat, round the spine. Inhale, peel open the left arm. Exhale, active thread. Inhale, right knee under the hip, open up to face the left. Left arm up and over, left leg is elongated. And you want the right toes coming directly out from the knee so the hip is super open. Let's bring the left hand to the back of the head, peel the gaze up towards the sky, and then curl it in, chin to chest. Once again, open up. Curl it in as you exhale. Open up one more time. This time, rise up with just the arms. Left hand to the outer leg, right arm sweeps up. Gaze towards the right fingertips. And bring the right hand to the back of the head. Again, gaze towards the sky. Your gaze really serves as almost a remote control here. As you rise up, bend into the left knee, outward with the hip, left hand inside the thigh, right arm up. And again, we'll alternate between that dynamic stretch. So as you straighten through the left leg, curl the right shoulder in, bring both hands down, and then bring it back up. Chest opens. Keep going. Rise back up, swivel both hands to the top of the mat, downward dog, hips come high. Let's roll forward, high plank, shoulders over wrists, downward dog, wave the hips up and back. High plank, once again, send it forward, and downward dog. High plank, ground into both knees. Let's take a cow, inhale, exhale, cat, round it in. Inhale, cow pose, heart drives down, gaze is forward. Exhale, cat. Let's take it back to downward dog, just in order to walk the feet to the top of the mat. So one by one, we meet in a forward fold. Feet are hip width distance, grab onto opposite elbows. You can sway here, hang, get really heavy with the top half. Weight towards the toes, you can bend the knees as much as you need. Let's drive it all the way up, arms reach high, up and overhead. Side bend, right side, right hand by your side, left arm up and over. I like my feet closer together here. Bring it back up, opposite side, left hand by your side, right arm up and over. Hips drive to the right. Let's bring it back up, interlace the fingers behind you, open through the chest, widen the feet a bit, and then send the belly down. Reach the arms up and away. Again, weight to the toes. Try to bring the heels of the hands a little bit closer here so you're getting that nice opening through the chest. Bring the hands back to the sacrum, then they unravel. Step the left toes back. So hands to frame, you're in a low lunge. Ground into the left knee, both arms sweep high. Keep the thighs squeezing in towards one another. You can also keep the hands down on the mat if that is too much, totally fine. All right, we'll take a half split variation. So lengthen the right leg, the arms sweep back using stability. And then back to low lunge, bend right knee, arms reach high. Half split variation, heart is open. Low lunge, bend the knee. Half split variation, that's your exhale. Both hands to the left, feet are parallel. Transition to wide-legged fold. You can bring the hands towards the outer ankles. You can also just bring them down in front of you or the forearms if you have that space. Really try to lengthen the spine here. Don't compromise on that length. All right, let's transition back to the top of the mat. Left foot comes to meet the right. Take a halfway lift, hands come to shins. We'll do this twice. Exhale to fold, chin to chest, chest to thighs. Halfway lift, that's your inhale. Exhale to fold, bring it down. Press up, rise up, interlace the fingers without the pointer fingers and thumbs. Lean to the right, hips to the left, like before, but you have the hands clasped. Inhale back to center, exhale towards the left side, hips to the right. Inhale back up to center, exhale, release, fingers interlace, open the heart, and then fold. Widen the feet a little bit here. Again, you can bend in the knees if necessary. Bring the hands to frame the feet, step the right toes back, low lunge, left side. Ground the right knee, untuck the toes. Again, either keep the hands framing the foot or reach the arms high. Squeeze in through the thighs. We'll take that half split variation, lengthen left leg, arms sweep back, heart is open. Back to low lunge, arms high. This is your inhale. Exhale to that half split variation. Inhale, back to low lunge. Both hands swivel to the right, tuck the toes, wide-legged fold, feet are parallel. Slight pigeon toe in. We'll take a twist this time, right hand under the face, left arm reaches up, so peel the chest open to the left. Let's take a bind, bring the left hand around the back onto the right thigh, right hand to the outer left ankle. Try and keep the hips square so you're really twisting open through the upper half. Switch it out, left hand under the face, right arm reaches up. The bind, the right hand comes to the outer left thigh, left hand to the outer right ankle. As you unravel, we're simply taking a child's pose. So knees come together, bring the hands by your feet, round everything in to give your shoulders a little break here. Breathe and decompress the spine a bit. So rise up and take it all the way onto the back. So feet to one side, scoot yourself forward so you have room behind you. Bring the back all the way down, curl the knees into the chest, one circle here, just circling them away from one another and then back together. Let's take a supine figure four, right ankle on top of the left thigh, keeping bent into the left knee, lift the foot, grasp onto the back of the left thigh or the front of the shin. Ground the left foot, ground the right foot next to the left, hips shift off towards the right, both knees down to the left. Reach out the right arm, ground the shoulder. If you'd like something a little bit deeper, you can lengthen the left leg down along the long edge of the mat, using the left hand to guide the right knee a little further down. So rise up back to center, neutralize the hips, bring hands to the knees, allow the knees to part a bit so you can kind of open the hips after that contraction. And then left ankle on top of right thigh. Grasp onto the right leg, bring it all in. Release the right foot and the left, hips shift off towards the left, both knees down to the right, supine twist, ground the left shoulder, open out the arm, gaze towards the fingertips. Maybe lengthening the right leg down along the long edge. Roll it back to center, take it to a happy baby, hands to the outer edges of the feet. Could also be the toes or inner edges. Just kind of rock side to side, massage the low back, really work to ground the low back here as well. And the release will be to our final resting pose. Lengthen out the entire body. Allow the feet to come wide so the weight comes to the outer edges. Let's breathe together here. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Notice your body ground deeper onto the mat as that exhale serves as an anchor. One more time, inhale through the nose, nice and slow. Through the nose, exhale. I will leave you here to finish it off. Thank yourself for showing up today.